Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sean Spock with the Logicka crew. This time, hopping into City Skyline. For those who haven't played before, this is a city building game, similar to like SimCity and the sorts. However, this one's made by Paradox, and in my clearly unbiased opinion, for the hundreds upon hundreds of hours I've spent in Stellaris EU4, Hearts of Iron. Oh my god, yeah, no, I like Paradox a lot. Now, City Skylines is basically just a more modern, a more refined city building game. A new expansion just came out that focuses on green energy, so I thought, when better a time to explore the possibilities than now? So, let's hop in to the town of Logicka in Garden Rivers. So, this is actually the first time I've ever played not only City Skyline, but any city builder at all. I've hopped in and I've messed around with the controls a little bit, just basically to know what I'm doing. I have already failed once because apparently you can delete your highway access and you can't rebuild it because there's some funky stuff going on there. So that's hilarious. Alright. So this is Logicka. You can see how there is absolutely nothing here yet. To start off, we'll just place a road so that way it'll stop whining at us. We'll immediately delete it because I have a different plan going on. Yes, this is my no roads. No, that would be awful. Alright, so I'm going to try, I don't know how possible this is because I haven't actually, again, played, so this might be a short series, hopefully it won't be, a green city. In other words, we won't use coal energy, we won't use oil, we won't use industry unless it's timber or farm. Hopefully that will work well. That's why we've chosen the place we have. Because we have access to timber right off the bat. Now, to continue with that, I would also, that's the biggest clause that I want to go through. When it comes to this map, I will like to hear your opinions in the comments as to where to expand, because getting railroad access is pretty helpful, especially when it comes to the different industries. However, we could continue this way, and I am guessing this is where the shipping happens. But not only that, it's also helpful because, actually being able to connect to the highway instead of limiting everything to these connections right here. Kind of important. At the very least, we'll probably pick up this one extra tile, but the more we grab along the highway, the more possibilities we have. So, first things first, I'm going to do something a little interesting. At least, I hope it's interesting. I'm going to try and future-proof a little bit in the sense that I am going to, with knowing how much industry eats up traffic, I'm going to try and split this off early. Oh gosh. So that's 150 degrees, 30 degrees off. So 60 degrees? Oh, that'll work for me. So this is going to head off to industry, and this one's going to head off to civilian. Both of which will feed back here. So hopefully that'll be kind of neat. So you can just shove off that way. It'll be a while before you're actually used too much. But for now, let's start hopping into civilian. First things first, I'll probably do a really simple roundabout, if only so that way it has the same entrance as exit, and maybe we can incorporate this in other creative ways. just roundabouts offer a lot of flexibility later on. Come on. There we go. That's a nice round-ish ellipse about. Yeah, I'll call it the ellipse about. I like that. And from here is where our first civilians will start living. Straight roads. We'll try and keep this main area a little clear at least. Straight roads, maximize size wherever possible. Alright. And it's at a funky angle, so that's kind of cool. And let's actually make this a little fun. At a 146 apparently degree angle. Ugh, that's awful. That's unpleasant. Everything about that is just... Here. Let's just keep going down the line like this. It's kind of awful, but kind of interesting at the same time. So now, how are we going to merge these two? Like this? Will that do? That'll do. There we go. So, at least in this design, looks pretty valid to actually just come back around. Yeah? If for any reason they can't, or they want to, they can go back to the roundabout. I can't imagine that ever happening. Or they can just head out. Now, we have to make the assumption that they're actually going to be... This will be interesting. So, before we get too crazy here, before I forget, we also want to get some wind power. We gotta find 8 megajoules. There we go. That's the best we can get with a wind turbine, so we'll plop that down. Water, I think, flows, so let's double check. Very, very faintly it flows this direction, so we could do a intake valve here, and in the light of the green city, we'll have the weaker but more green option here. And from there we'll connect up so that our city is actually sufficiently watered up. Alright. Perfect. Well, pretty much. Wow, that windmill really is in the middle of nowhere. So we'll be paying for electric bill, or for the power lines quite a bit. Is this closer? I think this is closer. I'll probably have... Oof. What do we want to do in this regard? So, what I'm trying to figure out now, if this is all residential, we don't have an issue, so long as they can get out or get to the industrial or whatever, or probably both. I'll probably set up for both. Then we're good. End of story. However, if we put some commercial here, which would look pretty nice, we have to think about, all right, well, an industry needs to get to the commercial as well. How will they get to the commercial? Well, I think we could actually just put a one-way this way. So, sure, they have some no right turn, no right turn. Please. Okay, I assume that's a no left turn. They're only ever allowed to go this way, so. It should be just a straight, whatever. Yeah, they're only ever allowed to go one direction, so that's pretty helpful. This is a left or straight, in which if you go left here, you're circling back around for here. If you're going straight, you're gonna eventually have the option of, let's make it parallel. So I'm just doing this so that it'll actually be parallel. Uh-oh. Is that straight? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm terrible at this. Which is straight? Neither look straight. They'll look straight. Okay, that's good. Well, actually. No. We're gonna have to bulldoze this. Unfortunate. But now we know for certain that's straight. Ah! Not the right button. Alright, so the reason I did that was so we can go here. This will be the exit roundabout. So I don't really see any reason to make this a roundabout. I also don't see any reason not to make it a roundabout. How big did I just make that? Okay, that big. There we go. Keep it going. Too big again. A little bit too short. Come on, Goldilocks. You know what? I'm taking it. Oh, that's even more oval. Oh gosh, that is a depressing about. But whatever. It's gonna serve its purpose. Now, the reason I did this rather than... well, twofold. One, we can now have a road leading from within the roundabout to the industrial section. And then a second one heading over here. I just have to really quickly double check since I, again, have never played this game before. Changing elevation. Oh, lovely. Oh, okay, so it's page up, page down. That makes sense. Alright, so the idea behind this is we're just going to go over the road here and then head down to the highway. Perfect. Nice and straight. Shh. No one has to realize that kink. And we'll be able to expand that without a hitch later on. And that can wrap back around, go to the industrial area, and then, or sorry, to the commercial district and head out, or just head out directly. I actually really like this. So let's fill this all in. But oh gosh, we really have to make sure nothing in here is used, because if ever this road gets too terribly overused, then that our entire city's just shut down. So, you know, no pressure. However, the rest, as far as I can tell, pretty fine. I should connect this over since otherwise it won't reach. But I think we're good to unpause. And I will do just that. Triple speed. Everything's hooked up. That's spinning like crazy. They're expanding in completely nonsense ways, but thus is the way of things. Once they start going over here, they'll be fine. Once they start going over here, they'll go over here. Come on now. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. And it's rating. Oh, beautiful. Just what we needed. What do you mean again? There, and what do you mean? Where are you? I think I can just go to you. Wait, that's right. You don't exist yet. Oh my gosh, I could change with the chirper looks like. And that's an achievement. Ooh, I feel like it's very important to decide which chirper. I do like the hipster one. We'll stick with the hipster for a bit. So that was a tangent. And yeah, I'm just gonna connect it in before that becomes too serious an issue. We'll also get a little bit of commercial thrown in here. Not too much though. If nothing else, we're only gonna keep it to one side. Hopefully that'll avoid too many issues. No? How do I close you? Oh, there. Oh, am I actually allowed to see things now? Perfect. So happiness, that's nice. Wind. Yep. It's high on mountains. It's also good on rivers. Traffic flow. As expected, this is very heavy. If not mistaken, there's also a way. Here we go. Junctions. Perfect. There are no junctions in the city. That's part of the goal here. I'm trying to just avoid that issue altogether. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have the choice yet, like the option to place districts. So I can't make this perfect. Yeah, I can't make this how I want it yet. So I will have to make just regular industry because I can't grow the town any further than it already is without industry. So that's just part of the unfortunate reality of what we're in right now. So industry. What am I gonna do with you? Alright. So I guess just yeah, we'll make industry a little bit more weird in design, if only because it's industry. Its own unique exit, so I probably shouldn't have gone that far. Where's bulldoze? So everything will feed into this exit here. We'll go to 45-degree angle. That's allowed? Oh, just out of city limits. Thanks. 45-degree angle works for me. And then we'll flip it. So it's actually going the right direction. It'll just merge on with the rest of the traffic. Hopefully that'll work out well. And from there, just everything is going to come from here. So there's no snapping. Almost. That looks pretty straight. Keep things parallel this way. And we'll keep it parallel to the outside. Alright, and if we turn it all around. Yeah, that should be a successful exit. However, we also want it so that it can loop back around. For now, do we care? We probably should care. Because right now, there's no actual way to get all the way over there. And that would be a real pain in the butt. So how about we solve this problem with more roundabouts? We'll connect a straight line here. Ugh. What have I done? That's not too terribly pleasant. Alright, so all of that goes that way. how about we make it so it all goes into the central area. From the central area, we'll go out here, and that's where the roundabout happens. Oh gosh, that's really bad. I know I have no sense of figuring out angles for some reason, but wow, that's bad. Alright, and from here, I get one to head out of the city, and another to head basically back in. We're out of money. Whoops. Let's get a little bit of refund there, because we really don't need this yet. I'm sure this is fine. Nothing can end poorly from having way overdeveloped. By the way, a lot can go wrong for having just overdeveloped like crazy here. Oh, so much. So very, very much. Since we don't need this yet, just save a little bit of money. This doesn't need to exist yet. Just roundabout. That's 3/4 of a roundabout. Well then, this doesn't need to go back. This just needs... Yeah, that doesn't need to be a full roundabout either. And that's fine. Oh my gosh, what have I done? Let's, This is, beautiful engineering right here. Just right through the city. Oh my gosh. No money left. I don't think I can even take out a loan until I have more people, so... Come on! Don't fail me now. I'm scared. I'm actually really scared. No! No! Spawn over here! Spawn by the electricity! This should be enough, though. Like, they should fill out all of this industry completely. As more industry comes in, more people come in. As more people come in, more industry is needed. Oh, it's a beautiful cycle. And hopefully it's a beautiful cycle that means that I don't go bankrupt immediately. Oh my gosh. Water. I forgot about water. I don't have enough money for water. Yeah, I mean, you guys don't really need water, do you? Like... How badly do you really need that stuff? Like, come on, guys, that's really overrated. Wait, I'm making a profit. Guys, at this rate, I'm gonna be able to get you some water. Showering with bottled water? Like, why? I mean, sure, if you're showering at work, that makes... I mean, I'm sorry, dude. Come on. Is my lack of experience showing? Because I think it is. Just a little bit. Not too much, though. Clearly gonna make a stellar recovery. It's trying times. Oh my gosh, don't tell me I'm also capped on water. Or, oh my gosh, I'm capped on electricity. Oh my gosh. Oh no! No, people are needing more needs. Oh gosh. Wait. Because of that, I came with a perk. It came with more money. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be fine, guys. We're gonna be fine. I don't know what you guys were worrying so much about. Recycling center. How much is a recycling center? Oof, 8,000s. We could do that. No problem. No problem, guys. There's a problem. By the way, the one thing I have not considered with this whole one-way roundabout system, how am I getting utilities to stretch across this? Oh dear, oh dear. Well, the benefit of this is that, so I guess what we could do is this. So if that exists, oh wait, no, it doesn't help. It really doesn't make a difference. But yeah, medical clinic can cover that pretty well. Not perfectly, but pretty well. Oh. And then we don't have enough money for a recycling center. Perfect. I am always making this more and more fun. At least with this, plenty of expanding means plenty more taxes, means hopefully we'll be able to get the utilities going. Healthcare for everyone, yeah. This clinic is definitely not going to have any issues. Okay, it's going to have some issues. Like, it can go down and take care of the residential and come back up, no problem. But let's say someone has an accident at work. All right, we'll leave, head over, get someone from work. Perfect. Now let's head back. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. They head out to the highway, and there's no guarantee how long it takes to get back. So it's kind of why this is even more pressing that we have to come back around here. We can have all our utilities here, and that would actually work pretty well. Assuming that we actually had this all set up. So, also we could bulldoze this stuff now, because all the power is connected this way. It's just brilliant. That's all good. So, what? Why are you here? No. So these guys are having some issues with uneducated workers. Okay, well, that's kind of surprising. Oh no, garbage is building up, but I don't have enough money for the recycling center, and I don't want to buy our landfill. Come on. Wait, I can take out a loan. I can take out wait, that's taxes. No, I can't take out a loan. Where's the loan? Oh dear. Wait, loans? Yes! Take a loan. I am going to have a two-way street here, if only so that way our oh no, straight line. Just so that way the recycling center is a little bit further away, because I don't think anyone, yeah, no one wants that nearby. All right, recycling center, do your job. Now, elementary school, community school is a replacement, and it's, as far as I can tell, it's just a cooler looking but more expensive version. Student capacity 300 versus 250, so it's actually even worse than a regular elementary school. As a result, I'm probably just going to have a regular elementary school, and we'll put it right here, right by all the markets. So you drop your kid off at school, and then you can go get a snack at Burger King or whatever's next to at Pop Soda or pancakes. Just pancakes. Oh look, there's another pancakes. All right, so we have the basis for our city. We have the basic needs taken care of, in the sense that we have recycling, we have, which is all forms of garbage. We have a medical station. We have an elementary school, so these citizens are happy, and the industry is getting the labor they need. And as soon as I'm allowed to, I will be turning this into lumber. So that's going to be a green version of the regular crappy industry. All right, but for now, I think that because we've got those basics set up, I'm gonna call it for now and see if I can figure out a way to not go completely bankrupt and to actually salvage some kind of going-ons here. This is not what I had in mind, but I think I like it.